Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the Christmas Kitchen. Today we're going to be prepping some ribs and a pork butt to go on the smoker tomorrow. I like to do mine the day before and let them rest overnight and pull in all of that flavor from all the seasonings that we put on, and just let everybody get to know each other, and then we'll throw them in smoke in the morning. So hang with us and we'll start prepping. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this skin off the back of these ribs. People call it the silver skin. It's more silver on baby back, loin back ribs than it is on these. We're doing full spares today because that's my preference. I love a full spare rib, and we're cooking for us today and not so much for someone else. So take a butter knife and come in right along the bone and get you a little place started. Take it, pry it up like this. Once you get a spot cleared where you can get a good grip, just take a paper towel. This will help you hold on to that skin. Pinch up where you, let's turn him this way. Pinch up where you got your start, and just work it all the way across. And once you get there, come back, get you a good hold on that silver skin, and pull it right off. Alright, so now it's time to season these things up. We're going to season up 2 racks of spares, and then I'm going to do a pork butt. We're using some of our homemade rub today. This is something that we mix up here. It's paprika, granulated garlic, little onion, and some secret herbs and spices. And then we're also going to give just a little touch of Tony's, because Tony's makes everything better. So let's get these ribs seasoned up. I'm going to start with the bone side, and I got to pull this flat back so I can get seasoning under it. Just give it a good dusting, and then just a little bit of a rub, and then we're going to take our Tony's, just sprinkle it over a little bit, and just kind of pat it in. Turn him over, and you'll notice I'm working wet hand, dry hand. These ribs have got some fat on them, so they're going to be nice and juicy when they're done. Just give them a little bit of love there. Pat it in a little bit. Take our Tony's, give it a little bit more. Pat him in again, and we'll move him over to our tote where he's going to sleep tonight. I've already prepped the second rack, so let's get him seasoned up. This is a rub that we've worked on for 4 or 5 years, and it's still evolving. It's pretty good, but there's always room for a little improvement. But our customers really seem to enjoy it. They love our ribs and our pulled pork. So I haven't made a lot of change to it in the last 3 years, I guess. But notice I'm just patting it in. Give it, that way it stays right over into the tote where he's going to spend the night. And then my pork butt, I'm going to lay him on top of that, some of that seasoning that's there. And I know there's a big debate, fat cap up, fat cap down. It all depends, in my opinion, it depends on the type of cooker you're using. We run reverse flow, reverse flow stick burners, and they have a griddle plate underneath them, so they anything that drips off the meat hits that plate, steams and sears back in. So so to us, it really, I cook fat cap down. Let the juice drip. Pardon me. Tony's will do that to you. Let the juice drip and hit that hot plate, steam right back into the meat, and just makes it that much more moist as it's cooking. So we've got our meat seasoned up this afternoon. We're gonna put them to bed, let them rest tonight, and Dana's gonna put the pork butt on in the morning. I gotta go into work for a little bit. She's gonna put the pork butt on. We'll check on it when I get back, and then we'll get our ribs on. See you then. All right. Well, good morning. I went in and got everything wrapped up the plant. Dana's been taking care of the cooker for me this morning. She's had pork butt on since about 4 o'clock this morning. So let's take a quick look and see how it's coming. Looking pretty good in there. All right, so we've reached our temp for the time being. We're going to go ahead and wrap him up in foil and finish our cook. Right, and our chicken's coming along. We decided to do a chicken for somebody also today, so we'll see you here in a little bit. All right, guys, well, we just pulled our pork butt off the cooker and our chicken, so now we're going to go on with our ribs, and we're letting our pork butt rest. We're going to let it rest for about an hour, and then we'll take you in the house and let you watch Dana break it down. She works magic with pork butt. So let's get these ribs on. Big pretty slab. See how that seasoning all soaked in there? gonna be good tonight. All right, well, we've got our ribs going out there. Cooker temp's holding about 225, so we're looking good. Our pork butt's been resting for just over an hour, so it's time to pull it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it out of the foil, and then I'm gonna turn it over to Dana and let her work her magic. See you in a second. Here, rolling. All right, Dana's starting to separate the fat from it over there. Got her trash can beside her. Well, I've got a set of bear claws that I use, but Dana likes using a fork or 2 forks. So we just let her go. All right. You can see she breaks it down pretty fine. I'm gonna let her work on breaking it down a little bit, and then we'll bring it right back. And yes, believe it or not, guys, this is the way every pork butt's done here at T2's. Between Dana's forks and, like I say, I use bear claws. This is the way we do every single pork butt. They're all done by hand. We don't use one of those drill attachments like some places do. We believe in taking care of the meat. And this is pulled pork. This is not chopped pork around here. Sorry to all of you guys out on the East Coast, but all right, well, Dana's got it broken down, and now I'm going to finish it up. I'm going to give it just a touch of T2's barbecue sauce and a little sprinkle of our seasoning, and mix it together, and that's going to be our pulled pork. Just a touch more seasoning. It's the same rub that we used on the outside. And there you have it, guys. There's pulled pork from T2's Barbecue. Alright, guys, we've got our sandwich put together. It's our pulled pork with some of our homemade coleslaw. It's our better than KFC recipe. Got him put together, and now it's time to see what we've got going here. I'll take one for the team and let you know. Got a nice smoke on the pork. I think we did an excellent job with our seasoning, our barbecue sauce, and that coleslaw really brings it all together. Alright, guys, the sandwich is awesome, if I do say so myself, but I've got to save some room for those ribs that are going out there, because the ribs are for me, the pulled pork is for Dana, So I'm gonna let her finish this sandwich, and I'm gonna go out and check the smoker, and I will see you guys out there here in a little bit. All right, our ribs have been on for almost 3 hours, and so I'm gonna start giving them a little sauce. Just gonna take this little brush and spread that sauce around, and it's gonna flow. It'll spread on in. And just gonna add one more little layer of flavor and drizzle a little honey over the top and let it flow in with that sauce. All right, so that takes care of this stage of it. Gonna close her up, let her sit for about another 45 minutes, and we'll take a look at them then. All right, well, we got our ribs in off the smoker. Been a long day running the cooker, but I think it's going to be worth it. Our ribs are looking really pretty, so we're just gonna make a quick little cut and see what we got. These are full spares, so they do have rib tips in them, and so gotta kind of rock through the tip, but yeah, I think we're done. I know it's not competition quality because it fall off the bone, but a lot of us like it fall off the bone. So let's see. See the juice in that rib. Got a really nice smoke ring, and that's a good rib. And I love the bone from the spare. Brings so much more flavor into the rib. St. Louis cut's fine, but you never beat a good spare. So, all right, guys. I know this video is going to run kind of long, so I'm not going to keep you any longer. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all of it. Remember to like, subscribe, click the little bell so you'll get a notification when we upload again. Thanks.